Well, in this lecture, I am going to talk about the summary or the tale of Tamburlaine by Marlowe. Tamburlaine by Marlowe is the first play that was written by Christopher Marlowe. The play was written in 1587 or 1588 and it was published in 1590. The play contains two parts. Each part contains 5 acts and scenes. Tamburlaine is loosely based on the life of the Central Asian Emperor Timur, Timur or Tamerlane. Timur the Lame. He was thrust in 1405. The play is the first of this type on English stage. It is the great Elizabethan public drama. It is a turning away from the clumsy language and loose plotting of all earlier Tudor dramatists and a new interest in fresh and vivid language, memorable action, and intellectual complexity. Along with Thomas Keats, the Spanish tragedy, Tamburlaine may be considered the first popular success of London's public theatre. Marlowe is considered the best among the group of writers known as the university wits. He influenced the playwrights well into the Jacobean period, and echoes of the bombast and ambition of Tamburlaine is depicted by Christopher Marlowe as a Scythian shepherd who rises to the rank of Emperor of Persia. The first part of the play opens in Persepolis. The Persian Emperor Myrsides sends troops to dispose of Tamburlaine, a Scythian shepherd, and at that period of time, a nomadic bandit. In the same scene, we find Myrsides' brother Khosrow plotting to overthrow Myrsides and assume the throne. Then the scene shifts to Scythia, where Tamburlaine is shown wooing, capturing, and winning Genocrat, the daughter of the Egyptian king. Tamberlane persuades the soldiers of the king, and he seeks help from the brother of the king, and succeeds in getting the throne. After defeating Misides, Tamberlane takes personal control of the Persian Empire, of the entire Persian Empire. Now Tamberlane becomes a very powerful man, powerful emperor. He turns his attention to Bajazet, the emperor of the Turks. He keeps Javina, the wife of the king Bajazet, in prison, and takes over the throne. Now he conquers Africa, and he names himself the emperor of that continent. Now he sets his eyes on Damascus. He targets Egyptian Sultan, his to-be father-in-law. When he makes the Sultan his captive, Zenocrate, the daughter of the king, pleads with her future husband Tamberlane to spare her father, the Sultan of Egypt. Tamberlane complies with it. He makes the Sultan a tributary king. He declares Zenocrate the empress of Persia. Thus the play ends with the wedding of Tamberlane and Zenocrate, who is later crowned as the empress of Persia. Then the play shifts to the second part. In the second part of the play, he trains all his sons in the art of fighting. But his elder son, Caliphaz, does not go in the direction his father moves. So, Tamberlane kills his son, Caliphaz, with his father Bajazet's son Calapine is put into prison. Turning upon Babylon, he takes the throne of Babylon. Now he becomes a very ambitious and powerful king, emperor. He asks all his sons to follow his footsteps and attack all the neighboring kingdoms and become the emperors there. Tamberlane angrily turns the Quran. Tamberlane angrily burns the Quran. Then he falls ill. However, he continues to attack the neighboring countries and becoming the kings and emperors of those countries despite his illness. Thus, Tamburlaine is a great tragedy. It deals with the life of Tamburlaine right from a Scythian shepherd to the rank of the emperor of Asia. It is a very interesting play. Marlowe wrote this play in blank verse. It is a great contribution of Marlowe. Ben Jonson calls his blank verse the mighty line. Later, the Elizabethan playwrights and the Jacobean playwrights wrote their plays in blank verse. So, Christopher Marlowe has a rich contribution to the growth and development of English drama. Thanks.